Smell it. It's Friday. Beautiful sunrise. We are getting into Friday feeling. Welcome to the morning show. If you are joining us and you do come through, please do like, comment, share, introduce yourself. Let me know where you're from. Let me know what you're doing. Let me know how it's going. All right, so today we are going to be talking about being on it and the difficulty of being on it. Now, we all know we need to be healthier, fitter, in a better place mentally, physically, all of that shit. And knowing full well that we need to be on it, but never being on it. So I'm going to put another relatable situation down here, which I'm going through, which I know that many of you can relate to. So if ever of you have moved house, you know the difficulty and the hardship and the long drawn out process that we have to go through to move home, from one home to the other. I'm going to try not to swear here. If I swear, I do some press ups. It's long. The process is bloody long, right? And I've been putting off that process for about a year. And we desperately need to move. And the reason that we need to move, okay, is because we live in a house that's too small for 3 children, 2 adults, 2 dogs, and a cat that won't shut up. And eventually, okay, we're all going to end up killing each other. So we need to move. We need to get out, okay? And that's the problem, okay? As in, that's not the problem, we're going to kill each other. But that's the problem that we have. The solution is having to go onto Rightmove, go and find a house that we like, moving into that brand new house, okay? And getting out of that house, selling our house, moving into the next one. We then go through the process, we find somewhere, we sell ours. Then what ends up happening is you end up going through this drawn out process that goes on for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks, and you're sitting around desperate to move, and all that is happening is you're sitting around waiting. Have we got any news yet? Have we moved any further yet? No. And it becomes frustrating for you. Bear with me, because this is going to relate to your health and your well-being. So along that process, you have a couple of people to help you, take the stress off you. You have estate agents, solicitors, and these 2 guys really do a lot of the work for you, right? That's what it's all about. These guys do the work for you. That's what you're paying them, and over an amount of money that is way too much, okay? But it gets the job done, because you don't want the stress of having to deal with it. You don't really probably know what you're doing. And we could get right to the very last day, and we could still lose the house, because it could all fall through. All right. And that process there puts me off moving, because number 1, I'm so busy trying to build this business. Number 2, I'm still very busy trying to be a dad and get my head around being a dad again. Number 3, I still got another business to run. There's lots going on. There's distractions. There's other things left, right, and centre around us. So my main focus isn't the move, even though we need to move, and it's one of the most important things we need to do. Just like we know fitness is and wellness is super important and we need to do it, we're just not doing it. And I'm just not moving. Well, we are now. I finally got my shit together. Let's look at your health and well-being, and let's look at some of those reasons why you are not on it. Now, you know full well that you need to be, right? You need to look after the old ticker. We need to look after the internal body. We need to look after the mind. But yet we don't do it. Just like I didn't do it with the house. The reason that you are not on it is because you know that one gym session is not going to change the way that you look. And the reason you need to do it, there are numerous problems that are going on. Overweight, oversized belly, bloated, mental stress, mental well-being, okay, nutritionally, we're all over the place. We don't have a lot of energy. They are the problems, okay? If you think about going back to the previous, where the house was, the problem was there was too many people in a small house. Problem, we need a solution. So the solution for you guys is going to find somebody that's going to help you. You know, comes James Bourman, he fucking knows what he's doing, the dad coach, okay? So you come and find me, and then what do? We go to a program, we get to town and we get on it. Now, the reason that so many people are not on it is because the thought of starting a process that is going to take months before we start seeing results doesn't excite you. If I could find a house today, so I want that house, I'm just going to hand that house over and I'm just going to move that house into that house there, we'd be on it, right? Quick fix, immediate reaction, immediate result, everyone's happy. If you could go to the gym, come out, having lost 3 stone, being mentally in a better place, have better personal management, you take it. That's what you want. But what you have going on at the minute is a whole lot of shit going on up in your head, poor personal management, a job that completely drains you of all your life and energy, a family that you're trying to look after, paying the bills, distractions, all going on up here. And the last thing you want to do is focus on you as a guy to try and lose this, make this better. Because right now, in that mental space that you're at, those things, these distractions, are more important than you right now. And as I found last week, or this week just gone, that because I've neglected the fact that we need to move, that I need to decorate the house, I ended up spending 7 days straight decorating, just going, fuck, I'm getting this shit done. Press ups, God, I swore. So we leave it, it manifests, it builds up. The situation becomes worse and worse and worse, and then suddenly we're desperate for help. I think if we can rewire the way that we change our mindset, I think if we can rewire the way that we see this and see the journey. So for me, if I start now, we can be in by Christmas. If you started fitness now and well-being, you could be in a good place by Christmas. But it's rewiring your mind to say, stop thinking about it, stop saying Monday, stop procrastinating, stop finding reasons and distractions that are taking you away from the fact that you need to make sure that you're changing your mindset, the way that you think, your body, your health, so that you are around for all of those distractions. Isn't the purpose of mental well-being, fitness, good personal management to be in control, to reduce stress levels, you know? So there's 2 different types of stress levels. There's unwanted stress levels and there's stress levels that are going to move you forwards, okay? That's a whole different type of podcast or video, okay? So when we look at that process of the house and the way that I saw that whole process, the long process just put me off. The long process is going to put you off, okay? It's going to put you off. You're going to think, oh my God, I'm not going to get any results for like 3-4 months, but it's a journey. That's what this fitness process is all about. It's a journey. It's understanding, okay, the problem, finding the solution, chipping away at it, small wins, and getting that in your head, small wins, getting 1% better every fucking day for the rest of your life, 24/7, 365. Those that come in on a 6-week program with me on the Zero to Hero, I don't expect them to stop at 6 weeks. I don't expect them to have the final results at 6 weeks. I expect us to have gone through ups and downs, stresses and jubilations, and but by the end of the 6 weeks, they have an understanding of what is required to be a much better version of themselves, to get some fire in the belly, to go to the next level in life, to have better personal management, to have more control in their mind, their anxiety, their depression, to be fitter and healthy, to play with their children, manage their day and their job. It is the long game. Start getting that into your head so that you can start the process and go, okay, I'm going to start today, but it's going to take me almost a year to be where I want to be because I still got a lot of distractions going on. I still need to control my systems. I still need to control my structure, my goal setting, my planning, my personal management, everything that goes along with that, guys. All right? Let's change the way that you think about this. Let's start thinking more long term. Let's start thinking more small wins. And we're going to change the way that you live your life. Just like I'm going to finally get into a house before Christmas and actually be able to walk around without bumping into someone. Have an amazing weekend. Have an amazing Friday. Love you all, guys. Take it easy.